Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jenna and I'm a 28-year-old living and working in New York City. I film a ton of fashion and lifestyle videos here on YouTube, and today we are doing a house tour. I actually filmed the intro to this video the day that I filmed the house tours, was earlier this week, and my lips were so chapped that I was like, we're gonna have to refilm this. So we are going to keep it short and sweet. It's really just to take you guys through. I live in downtown Manhattan with my boyfriend. We have a 1-bedroom apartment, and this space has been my most favorite by far. The layout, the lighting, like everything is just so open and it's beautiful, and I love the way that we decided to decorate it, and it's just been a really nice home for us, especially since this was our first time living together. I really wanted to make it our space and not just somewhere where like I thought it was really pretty and like nice to look at and nice to live in, but that my boyfriend felt the same too. So yeah, it's been a really nice journey. We've been here for 9 months and we are actually moving. So I wanted to kind of film this video as a bittersweet transition into our next place. Our next place is going to be smaller, but it's going to be much, much cheaper, and we are kind of trying to be a little bit more practical with our spending, and it's going to be a great move for us. But before we do that, I wanted to just show you guys this space because it's been an absolute dream living here, and I just couldn't have asked for a better experience. So let's get into it. If you guys have any questions about things that I'm gonna try to link everything, but if there's anything that you want to know where it's from, I can try and link it for you down in the description, and then if not, you can always just ask me questions. But yeah, I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get this started. Okay, so starting at the front door, please ignore this rug. It's from my last bedroom in my old apartment. I meant to bring it downstairs to the storage locker, but never did. We have a wreath on the back of the door because we're not able to have them on like the hallway facing side as per the building, just for cleaning purposes. So we put it on the back. Nice little electrical box. So I have my back to the door right now. This is our front hallway. As you can tell, it's like super wide, and we have real wood floors, which is amazing. It's not usually something that you can get in the city. On the left side, we have closets running all along here. These should be a lot more organized, but they're not. So if you guys can imagine, this hanging bar goes all the way across, which is fantastic for me. And these closets are all mine. Okay, and then over to the left, I have this dresser that originally I got this off of Wayfair because I did not want to get the IKEA one, which was more expensive. But I put this together, and the drawers are so shallow and so small that I was like, I can't use this as a dresser, but I'm not getting rid of it because I just spent 2.5 hours putting it together. So it actually works really nicely in this wide hallway here to like fill up the space a little bit. And then I dressed it with some candle holders from H&M, and then these candles are just from Home Goods, and you can probably get them anywhere. We've got a Vogue stack with I think a Chanel issue on top of that as some decoration, plus our candle. This isn't always here. And then the Hotel Collection diffuser, which I love so much. It's like the greatest thing. So when you walk in, it just smells amazing in here. I think this one smells like the One Hotel. And then we've got a print over the top, which is actually from my first work building. We were moving locations and they auctioned off the artwork there. So I just switched it into a Decennial frame to warm it up a little bit because the frame was very outdated, but I love having black and white prints. So I have another one that I'll show you guys in a little bit. So that's the front hallway. And then we walk into my Rent the Runway returns and the main part of our apartment, which I am absolutely in love with. This is the kitchen. We've got really great light that comes through here. You can see our basil plant all the way on the far end that just soaks up the light all day long. The countertops are wrapped. So I'll show you what color they were originally. I decided to put contact paper on them as like a renter friendly, what is that called? Solution, so that it looked more modern, it looked more updated, and also really brightened up the space. These floors, you can tell, are a bit old in addition to our appliances. So we've got nice white, beautiful appliances. This is my little kitchenscape. Typically this bottle of olive oil isn't there, so if you can imagine it without it. Just kind of wanted it to look a little bit Tuscan here. So this is from Crate and Barrel. This is an H&M kind of circular tray that I love adding like circle elements to some like clean lines. We've got a salt bank from McGee & Co. Just like random olive oil and truffle oil here. And then this is from Home Goods, but I could definitely find one to link for you guys. Then our towels are all from Williams-Sonoma. These are not functional, they're just like tea towels. So I switch those out when they get a little dirty and I put out a new set. Then we've got this little Italian print of a guy making pizza. I got this in Florence for my boyfriend, probably like toward the beginning of our relationship when I went for a work trip. And I loved it so much, and I'm so glad that we live together and I can stare at it every day now because now it's both of our apartment. And then this is our little coffee bar station. I love this space. Again, I went a little bit nuts with the decor. I follow Mary Klein's account. She does like all of this like hosting and like very Nancy Meyers home content. And she had, I think, this pasta book, and then I found the Sunday Suppers one and loved the way they looked together. They're very warm, in addition to these cutting boards that are just from Amazon, and this one's from Italy, unfortunately. Our little coffee canister is from McGee & Co. as well. This little sugar container, which I love, it looks so old-fashioned and like country style, is from Amazon. And then this butcher salt, this is something that I went a little bit nuts about. I got this on a small business website and they only had 3 left. And I bought all 3. We have one here, and then I gave one to each of my sisters for their housewarming gift because it just looks really cute on the counter, in my opinion. And then we just have our Nespresso with the foamer there. That's a little bit more of a newer addition to our coffee station, but I've been drinking a lot of cold brew anyway, so I do use the foamer more than I use the coffee machine these days. I have a beautiful sink here. My old apartment only had a sink, no dishwasher, and the sink was probably like half the size of this one. It was so sad, but this is a really great size. We can like do dishes on one side and then fold out our rolling like drying rack on the other side, which is really convenient. I'll link that for you guys too because I love it. And then we have a dishwasher here, which was super nice and such a great change from having to do all of the dishes. And then we just have our little print that we got custom from Noun, New York. She does custom drawings for anything you want, and then she also has her staples. So we got Il Molino because this is our anniversary spot, and she just sketched it in the cutest way possible. And I love having this in the kitchen just because I feel like it's a really nice, you know, personal touch to our space. And then the knife block is just from Pampered Chef. My mom had this in her backstock. I don't know why she had a knife set in her backstock, but we moved in and she was like, oh, I already have a set of knives for you. So I was like, perfect. We don't have to pay for them and they're really cute. So yeah, that's this whole situation here. And then our bar cabinet. I say cabinet very strongly because I don't know why, but I have this complex where I cannot look at bottles of alcohol on a cart. I also did not want to dust and clean them. So we went with a cabinet instead. This is super affordable from Amazon. It's probably, it was either like 100 or 120 for this. And it was really easy to put together too, which I feel like this type of furniture typically isn't. We have a personal black and white frame on the top there. So unfortunately I can't link it for you, but on top here we have this style book. My friend Jenna got this for me in our last apartment when I lived with my friend Amanda. She got each of us a housewarming gift, and this was mine, which I love flipping through this from time to time just for like interior inspiration. This is a gift from my sister for our housewarming. It's a CB2 wine cooler. I love this thing so much, and I also really like how we have some like different tones of wood in the apartment, but we kind of mix it with these like harder materials too. And then we just have a little frame there with a photo from our friend's wedding. And then this is the inside of the liquor cabinet. So it's like very spacious, holds a lot. There's a whole like bottom section too, but yeah, very nice. I love the way that it looks in here and it fills the space super well. And then this is, okay, let's turn this light off because I feel like it's killing the vibe. I'm so sad that I didn't realize that this light has been on this entire time. I just turned it off because I feel like the natural light just kind of speaks for itself here. So this is our main living and dining area. I love the way this came out, and it's like my favorite place to hang out in the apartment aside from where we sleep. So this is our kitchen table. We got this from Target for, I think the entire thing was $300, which I was looking at chair sets for like a set of 2 chairs, what am I saying? and those were like 150. So getting the entire table and 4 chairs for that price was amazing. Some of them are a little bit wobbly, but it does the trick, and I think it looks a lot more expensive than it is because it's like this dark wood color. This little revolving thing is from Home Goods, I think, but there is one on Crate & Barrel that I can link. And then this pot is from McGee & Co. I did like a little haul with them, and I love every single thing that I get from that website. And then my little Trader Joe's flowers, of course. And these bar stools are from Amazon. They're from my boyfriend's mom. She saw that we had the breakfast bar and that we didn't have seating at it yet, and she was like, I'm gonna get you guys bar stools, and she sent them here, which was so sweet of her. So we have those, and we kind of have like meals or breakfast here. Sometimes I like to work up here for a change of scenery. Our lamps are from Amazon. Those were also very affordable and super easy to put together. And then our New Yorker prints are from the Chelsea Street Market. I got those when I first moved to the city, which is kind of crazy that I've been here for 3 years now. But this is by far like my favorite apartment, you know. This will go down in history probably as the best apartment ever. The curtains also from Amazon. They're just linen, and I got them in this like darker beige color because as you can see, we have some really light tones in here, and I wanted to kind of bring through some more color with the olive green pillows and the throw blanket, which is from West Elm. The pillow covers are from H&M. I love H&M's pillow covers. We have them in the bedroom too, so I'll show you those in a second. But they're just like linen, and I feel like the quality of linen is just kind of the nature of it. So you can definitely, you know, go a little bit more with a cheaper option on linens, in my opinion. So that's why we did Amazon and H&M for those things. This print is also from the Chelsea Street Market that I got for my boyfriend when he was living in his other apartment, and he brought it here, which it fits really nicely in between these 2 windows. So I really love it there. And then our coffee tables from Homeri. I did a collaboration with them on Instagram, and this is real wood. I think this is the only real wood furniture that we have in the apartment, and I just think it's stunning the way that the grain has these different shades to it. If I ever end up wanting to stain it darker, that's something that you can do with real wood that you can't do with artificial, and it kind of just has like this T bottom. It's like super heavy and really great quality. And then on top of here, we just have some table books. The Wall Street book is from my boyfriend's grandpa. I don't know where he got it from. And then the bottom one is a book from Boucherie, and we went to the restaurant and they gave us one when we were leaving, so that was super nice. And then I just have this little bowl of matches. This is from H&M Home from a while back, but I'll see if I can find one because I think this is becoming a more popular style with this like scalloped detail. And then these little marble coasters are from, I think, Home Goods again, but things that I can find on Amazon that I'll link for you guys. And then we have our TV stand. I have more Vogue issues on display in the center, and then this TV stand's from Wayfair. It was, again, very affordable. I think it was less than $100. And we might leave this for the people who are coming into the apartment next because I don't think our new apartment's gonna be wide enough to have this wide of a couch, this table, and this TV stand. But it's done the job. We have our like utilities in one side, like batteries and tape and like all that stuff. And then the other side has all my candles in it. So really great storage. And then we'll move over to my boyfriend's corner of the apartment. This is why I've loved living with a boy, and they just bring in all these elements and things that I would never have. So he's been learning to play guitar for over a year now. So he has an electric and acoustic there. And then we have his record player, which we've got Noah Kahn sitting up there. He's one of our favorite singers. He's just really great. We saw him in concert in Saratoga, and so we keep that one up there. The colors of it also just look really nice in the space. And I forgot to mention that our couch is from a wholesale liquidators in New Jersey, which is where we're both from. It's really wide. It looks very expensive, but it wasn't. So that's what I love about it the most. And I just feel like putting extra pillows definitely made it look more luxe. This corner over here has Poshmark things to sell and my boyfriend's golf club, so we're not gonna go over there. But he does have a standing desk, which was nice to have. He works from home 2 times a week, so, you know, this is probably the ugliest part of the apartment, but I figured I would show it to you guys anyway, just because it shows how much space is really in here. And then these little side tables, I have one in here and one in the bedroom. They're from Nathan James. Another really affordable piece, but I mean, they kind of look like they were cheap, if that makes sense. So from far away, they probably look nice, but I don't know if we'll keep these in the new apartment just because I feel like the marble looks very, very faux. The air is turning on, but just one last thought. This rug is from Ruggable. It's been such a nice detail in the space, and I feel like it was a really good little unisex pick to not look too feminine in here. But yeah, this is our living room. Love the space. I always have candles burning in here, but we will head into the bathroom now. So this is our lovely bathroom. I'm not sure if anyone's heard, but bathrooms in New York City tend to look dirty even if they're really clean. So I promise you, I just got the apartment ready for them to show it to people that will be living in here after us. And so everything has been bleached and cleaned, but the tile looks a little tiny bit dingy. But we do have this really nice countertop space. That's something that you don't really see in New York City. So I have this little vignette on another H&M wooden tray, just with a diffuser, our Q-tips in an old candle container, and then a spray. And then this is our main countertop area. We also have under the sink storage, which I did not have in my last apartment. So safe to say I've never taken anything for granted. And then we have mirror storage, hi, all across here. So these are 3 different cabinets. And then we have more artwork here. They are not hung evenly because this was the last thing we did. These look so bad. This was the last thing we hung in the apartment. So they're kind of a little jaggedy, but we love them anyway. And then striped towels are from H&M. My battery is dying. Okay, so that's it for the bathroom. And now we're going into the bedroom, which is one of, I mean, I was gonna say it's my favorite part of the apartment, but I really love our open kitchen slash dining slash living space. But this is a little bit of a different vibe. I wanted it to be very, very calm and cozy in here. So there was a picture from Jenny Kane that I used as inspiration. I'll insert it here if I can find it still, from Pinterest. And we just kind of went with that. So the boucle headboard is from Create Comforts in Brooklyn. Again, a really, really good price for a headboard, especially one that's like this nice textured boucle fabric, and it just looks so luxurious. Our sheets are from Brooklinen. Shams and duvet are linen, and they're from Amazon. Really great price on those too. And then these are H&M pillow covers as well. Okay, my battery died, but I was just telling you guys about the bedding, and now we're gonna pan over to our dresser. So this was the IKEA dresser that I was trying so desperately not to buy, and hence the big mistake in the front hallway that ended up working out, but that's why these kind of look the same. This is from IKEA. The drawers are ginormous. The amount of things that I can fit in here is absolutely insane, and I'm so happy with it. Sorry about the pile of shoes, but this is where my boyfriend keeps all of his sneakers and stuff. I cannot say enough good things about this dresser. I know IKEA is kind of like a mixed feelings for most people, but I love it. I think it looks really nice, and it matches our nightstands perfectly, even though those were from Target. And then on top of the dresser, I just styled it with, these are from H&M. I went nuts on like a little hunt for those, and I really love them. They just, you know, they're a little feminine, but it's fine. This tray is also from H&M. I sound like a broken record. And then I just have some fragrances on top there. I do have more, but I don't want it to look super cluttered, so I just have a few. This is a cross from Easter. I am Greek Orthodox, so we do our palms in a little cross. Anyway, frames and prints are from Decenio. They are like these warm Italian slash, not sure what you would call this one, but this is an Italian side street, and I just really like the way it warms up the space and gives it a nice cozy feel in here. I think I said cozy 7 times while talking about this. More curtains from Amazon. I do have to say I like this linen color better, but I do think the ones in the living room kind of needed to happen there. And then this mirror is from, I always want to say CB2, but I can't remember exactly where it's from. It might be, no, I think it's West Elm. So yeah, I don't love it, if I'm being honest. I tried to get a Target one that had a wooden frame, but we ordered it twice and it shattered once during transit, and once it got all the way here and it was completely broken inside. I felt so bad because the people had to take it downstairs and it was like actually a hazard. So I just cut my losses and kept this one. I think that the black frame is a little bit harsh. It's just not my style. So hopefully in the new place, we will get something a little bit warmer, but I mean, I love this mirror. I can never find a mirror that's tall enough for people like me. So if you want to invest in something, this is actually a really great quality mirror, and I'm almost 5'8", and I can like fully fit and do my outfit of the days when I'm vlogging in here, which is super great. And then the matching Nathan James other like end table is here. And then our hamper, which is so exciting. What a great way to end off the tour with our dirty laundry. Okay, one last thing I want to mention is this lighting was here from the previous tenants. We did not install those ourselves, so I'm not sure where they're from. But I'm so excited that I finally filmed this video for you. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a very quick rundown, so if you have any questions about the things that we own, or if I forget to link something, just leave a question down below. I would love to hear all of your thoughts on the decor, since we are bringing most of this to the new apartment. I don't know if I'm gonna keep everything the same, but I do kind of want to change it up a little bit, so definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I would absolutely love to have you on my channel, and I hope to see you guys soon.